Hi there. Welcome to Law of Attraction World Channel. I am Regina Chaley, and I am here to talk with you today about the law of attraction in the context of pain. What is pain? What does pain mean? What is it trying to tell us? And I guess I want to take it further. So there's two kinds of pain, right? There's physical pain, like, oh, I cut my finger kind of pain. And obviously, we all know that pain is with your body is trying to tell you that that you need to take care of something, that something's wrong and it needs immediate attention, right? And similarly, vibrationally speaking, your emotions, we can feel pain in our feelings, right? I mean, there's only like 1 million songs written about the topic. And what is that trying to tell us? Well, I guess before you can understand what it's trying to tell you, then it's important to discuss the fact that what our emotions really are, right? So you can call it source energy, you can call it God, you could call it the universe. But consider this, there is an energy that is sourcing your life. Like, you could look at it like your soul, but it's not like it's there before you were born and it's there after you die. It's actually there with you all through life. So when you're born, there's this relationship of that soul and you that's happening simultaneous to each other. And that relationship between you and you, in the moment that you become physically born, that relationship begins. And that is the difference in those two, I guess, frequencies or, beings, those two beings within you. Like, that is what your emotions are. It's the difference, right? So when you're joined, you feel freaking awesome. You feel appreciation, you feel knowing, you feel free, you feel happy. And then to the degree that you're not joined together, then you're experiencing some kind of negative emotion. It might only just be something slight like boredom, or it could be something more dramatic like irritation, or something seriously dramatic like unworthiness or rage or depression or something. And what that is, it's the difference in the frequencies that you are offering, because the part of you, that's the soul part of you, is always offering a vibration of love. And it's always loving everybody around you, whether you're loving them or not. And that's you over here. So if you're loving people, you're one signal. And if you're not loving people, you're a split signal. And that split is what causes pain. That split is, it's also, by the way, what it causes expansion of the soul. And so there is this expanding nature to our universe, right? Like, we are expanding with everything that we experience, every desire, every preference, everything that we don't want and don't like. We are expanding our soul is, right? Our soul is expanding, but the question is, are we going with it? And if we're going with it, we're feeling good, where things are working out for us. And if we're not going with it, this gap is getting bigger, because the soul just never stops expanding. And so sometimes, we accidentally find our alignment to our soul, because really the nature of the cosmos, the nature of the universe is one of love and well-being. And so it makes sense that we would be able to actually catch up to our soul just accidentally. But it's so much more important to be able to do it on purpose, to be able to say, this anger I have doesn't feel good. This frustration, I'm not enjoying feeling like this. And I could actually change how I feel if I would change what I'm thinking about. And I might not have a whole lot of choices, because law of attraction is not giving me a whole lot of choices about what to think, but I can think a thought on purpose, and I can think one that feels a little better than what I am thinking. And when I do that, I notice there's just a little bit of lessening of tension and a little bit of lightening, and I feel better. And geez, isn't it nice to feel better? And let me keep doing that. And so, you can thought by thought, inch by inch, bring yourself into alignment with the pure positive love energy that is really who you are. And that is kind of the game of life, right? Like, don't we all want every dream that we have just because we believe it will make us feel good, right? So what if we could just feel good? And so we're going to be talking a lot in a series of videos. And if that makes sense to you, that's what pain is. And there is a way to bring yourself into a painless place. And if you're physically going through pain, all thought and stuff just it's a precursor to what happens to you physically, if that makes sense. Like, you don't take actions and things don't just happen unless there's been some thought vibration already put into it, right? Like, a further extension of your thought is your actions. So let's say you're experiencing physical pain and you're looking for a way to calm that down. Well, it's an exaggerated place you've already found yourself in. You didn't get there all at once, and so you're not going to get out of it all at once. But if you can remember that when you're feeling physical pain, to bring yourself into a place of noticing, right? Law of attraction may as well just be called law of attention. Notice times when the pain isn't there or when the pain is less, and put yourself in comfortable positions like floating in a bathtub, in a cushy bed. And when you're in those moments where you don't have pain, bask and just milk it, just mentally and emotionally, like, bask in that experience. And before you know it, the pain will subside. You just have to give attention to the not pain more often, because we don't tend to think like that. We tend to just think, something's hurting, and then it gets all our attention, because it's very hard not to give it your attention when you're in pain, right? Another trick to that too is to not label it my back pain. Think of it more like a spasm of energy, and breathe it away, and just try to breathe it away when it does occur. And again, put that attention on the moments when you're actually not in pain, and then it'll grow bigger until eventually the pain has to subside. It's the law. So that's it for today. Thanks for listening, and see you next time.